Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Elliot? Right. How are you, man? How are you? It's gonna be a tough trading day. Close above all-time highs. However, yo, Batman, what's up? Batman, you've been killing it in the Discord, bro. This guy's been catching wins. Okay. We got $600 on the funded. Let's see if we can get closer to like 4 digits. Um, DXY looks bullish. Yeah, DXY, like we swept the low. We did come back with a weekly high though. But it does look bullish. What's up, Blaze? How are you, man? How's your day? Anyone take trades today yet? Anyone take trades? I haven't even looked. I'm just looking at the daily charts. Because DXY looks bullish. BBP USD looks pretty bearish. They both look, yeah, both look pretty bearish. SMT at the highs, respecting this fair value gap, that low is probably going to get taken out. Which makes sense, right? Because um, DXY looks bullish and these are looking bearish. So that's how it works, right? Where's your setup? Lower time frame SMT right there. Yeah, so potential shorts for those. Okay. Zal USD, same thing as before. My bias hasn't changed. BTC equal highs. God. So YM, we could look to trade YM. What the fuck am I searching up gold futures here for? What am I doing? Um, Gold futures look bearish. Just trying to see, is there anything else we can trade? I mean, I'm gonna be looking at the indices, obviously, but this is gonna be tough for indices. We'll have to just go for like intraday price action. I want to be bearish, but it's scary taking shorts, you know? But we are in TGIF conditions, so even if we're bullish higher time frame, we could still expect TGIF, which is basically looking for retracements. We do have SMT at the highs, so right? Am I tripping? 315, 1530. It's 1530. Damn, all the way down here. It's up London highs. We left some equal lows. I want to be bearish, but I'm not gonna be forcing any shorts. Where would I look for shorts from? Do I need to see this high swept? No. Maybe 50%. Let's use the hourly wick. But that's an 8 a.m. candle. Pretty much that old low. Okay. Where could I find shorts? Like, I guess if a setup forms right here, I'd be interested. Hypothetically speaking, I don't really want to take. I mean, I guess for longs, let's say I was bullish. Where would I look for longs? We'd have to for sure sweep these lows. We are trading below midnight right now. We opened low, made a high. We did make a low first into a, but we do have this. That's not a fair value gap. We have a 4-hour fair value gap below with equal lows. That is a good draw on liquidity. We swept the previous 4-hour high and closed below. We could expect the 4-hour previous low to get taken. I think I'm bearish intraday. So we took the 4-hour high. It looks like we're gonna close below significantly. There's a 4-hour bearish period. Did we tap in on ES? We did tap in. We're inside of it right now on ES, the bullish fair value gap. ES failed to take this high. ES is trading, so we do have some type of SMT. So, yeah. I think these equal lows and the 4-hour bearish bullish fair value gap looks really good. Basically triple equal lows, which is also inside of a bearish fair value gap. It's nice drawn liquidity. We did sweep the high. I think I'm leaning towards shorts, and we're in kind of TGIF conditions, right? So I feel like unless we're just really, really bullish, this thing should retrace today. I wouldn't say the weekly candle is gonna reverse, but at least TGIF is 30% retracement, so I say probably 30% of the week. That's Monday. 700, so like 200 points, 150 points lower. I'm only asking for 50, a small range day for us today. Yeah, what's the daily range looking like? 107? Pretty low. Why am I using the hourly wick instead of the 15 minute? Should I use the 15-minute instead? See, on the hourly, I'm gonna use the hourly because it's the yeah. See that one lines up right with that low. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So basically, we're gonna go above midnight opening, tap into this fair value gap, 50% of the wick. If we can see like SMT slash displacement lower slash some type of confirmation that we're coming for. We left these lows and we're taking out highs, so Intraday market structure is definitely leaning bearish as well. So let's keep watching for SMT inside the key level here, and we'll go from there. And like I said, the thing is, this also looks bullish on DXY. So kind of another reason why I think index futures might go down today. So if anyone's here and you saw my model in the Discord, I'm gonna go over it right now. All right, step one, economic calendar. It's a tradable day, and I was expecting a large range day, but right now that's only 100 points. I'm not expecting a large range day. I have my bias. My weekly was bullish. My daily is bearish. Intraday is bearish. I have a clean draw on liquidity. Now we need a higher time frame PD rate, and I'm using this 50% wick. All right, so if we reach that wick above midnight opening, or if we do it during the macro, and then we have a lower time frame confirmation, I'm going in with the trade. That's my model. That's how I use it today. So let's see. We're up pretty good on the combines. Hopefully we can get closer to passing them today. Nice. What's 50% for again? You basically treat it as, like, I don't want to say support and resistance, but it's a PD array. So the way I'll explain it to you is a wick on a higher time frame is a lower time frame balanced price range. So, or in a fair value. So you treat it like a fair value gap. So you see this huge wick. I'm gonna mark it out with this box right now, and I'm gonna drop down to the 1 minute time frame. So this is the 1 minute time frame. This is a balanced price range. So this is basically one large inversion fair value gap, basically. So you basically want to see it respect 50%, just like you would a regular fair value gap. It's basically an imbalance because it's so much trading in here that's just wicks, you know? There's like it's almost like a volume imbalance. You kind of want to treat it like that's the best way I can say it because it's so much trading so fast. It kind of needs to go up there to offer fair value per se because there's no gap, but there is inefficiency because it's all wick. There's low volume, so price moved really fast in that place with low volume, and then the close below. So when it comes back up to kind of like fill that like part up, you would expect it to respect 50%. Otherwise, if it doesn't, you could probably expect it to go all the way to the high. So basically a fair value gap. So let's see. It also happens to be an OTE of this swing low. This respect me like stay exactly. Stay under 50%. Like not close below. So if it would like touch it, that's like that would be like it tapping in, you know? It's not the cleanest of PD arrays, and I haven't studied it that much, but you can see a lot where price will respect like 50% of wick. For example, this wick right here. Notice how we did not come to the low because we don't have to. Because for one, this is a rejection block, and for two, it already traded into the wick. It doesn't need to go all the way to the high of the wick, you know? So yeah, there's sell side there, but it doesn't need to go all the way there. So this is true for any long wick. So same thing. We actually have SMT at the highs at the 1 minute time frame. This is SMT. Oh, it's 9:31. Okay, nice. Let's see if anything forms. What I want to see is a tap into here, this fair value gap specifically, and then a move lower. I will target these lows on the higher time frame, but Probably take like half my position off at these lows. One more thing I will do. The first discount low is so right here will be my where I take off majority because from premium to discount, right? So let's see if what I said plays out. It's tough market structure, right? Because it's not like other stuff. This is tough, but we also have YM. We also have DXY potentially being bullish. So hopefully, I don't like that ES is taking on lows right now. It also aligns up though. That wick pretty much aligns with 50% of that wick as well. So that's pretty nice. I use the hourly because so think about it like this. Um, you can use the 15-minute, but the PD array, I would rather use an hourly PD array than your trading doesn't have trade of anymore. The option is not there. Did I ever have that glitch before? The PD array gloom formed on the hourly. That's another thing I haven't really studied. The difference between the wicks. What's the difference between them? I don't know. It's tough to say. The 15-minute wick is higher, so either way, I'll tell you what. Like I'm the wick is interesting, but I'm more interested in this fair value gap and this fair value gap. I can tell you that because it aligns. It aligns with the wicks. I'm personally using the hourly because right now we're at 9 a.m. and it's just the previous wick, so I can trade off of it like it just tapping in right now. As the 15-minute, it's been trading inside the wick for a while. Like you're saying, the option is not there. Man, I hope you don't have to trade on TradeAway the website because, bro, I don't know. That shit pissed me off. I lost like 600 for no reason when I did that, or like 400 or 500 or something. It just like I don't know. I swear I canceled all my orders, but I guess I didn't, and then I lost more. Like I took a trade that I wasn't even trying to take. So with S&P at the lows doesn't mean I'm gonna take longs. All right, we'll see if we take out this low. Taking out a news candle low is pretty significant. If it gives us a setup here, would I take it? NQ showing strength. ES takes out sell side. I am bearish, but I do think price is going to trade up into here. So we could potentially long just from here to here. But it's not a, is that A plus? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's just keep watching for now. I'm not going to take anything that's not A plus. Made equal lows right there. If we leave in that low and go up higher now, that would be amazing because then I just have a better target to hit on ES. Okay, we tapped in. It's definitely not in a rush to go anywhere higher right now. So, man, I have a huge mosquito bite and it's freaking killing me. Literally killing me. It's so itchy. Anyone trading? It's tough conditions for sure. Like, we're not gonna force anything, but I'm not gonna stop trading. Just gonna look for my A plus. See if we can take out that SMT. Because honestly, what works for me as well is if we want to take this, form an SMT right here, use that to go higher, and then just come back and hit it. That works for me. I want to get some orange juice or something. Our real drawn liquidity is just red line. Nice, nice, nice. So see, yeah, it's a nice push. Hopefully we can tap into here. And then even though there's SMT at the lows, if it gives us a setup, we'll take it. I'm gonna delete this 50% wick. I'll put it right here. Okay, let's see. This is 930 high. So let's mark out the true day high and low. This is true day low right now. True day high. Looks like I'm hoping the high gets taken. We put in a high around here. We could look. Is there a new day opening gap? The new day opening gap is lower too, so that's another drawn liquidity. We already kind of traded into it, but not even 25%. So another reason we might go lower. Maybe not today necessarily, but we're definitely gonna see lower prices soon. I like no beverage near me, but I don't want to miss this. I don't want to go get a drink and then I see like perfectly top in. Okay, can we get into 50%? The issue now is if we get a breaker, it's gonna be all the way over here. So we tapped in 50%. There's the fair value gap. Let's see. There's SMT at the highs and lows, but I'm bearish. I don't really care about the one at the lows. I want to see price maybe respect 50% here, maybe tap into here. Alternatively, if we sweep the current high, I don't want to see that happen because then I'm gonna be what's it called? I'm gonna be a lot more cautious if we take out this high. I'd rather just see that high protected and this SMT hold. So let's see if 4 seconds we can close below 50%. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice close. Let's see if maybe we'll reach up, tap into here, then go lower. Yes, nice rejection. The question is, how do we short this? I wouldn't be taking a trade. Like, I don't like putting limits on previous fair value gaps that aren't just forming like this. Like, I don't want to trade like this. I don't like that. So hopefully we can just tap into here maybe. Yeah, it's definitely tough, but let's see if we tap in here. I really want to drink something, bro. My mouth is like dry. Okay. Well, let's see. Can wait for a macro. Maybe it'll make something more clear for us. What's up, JP? You trading today, bro? Tough conditions. I'm hoping for short TGIFs um conditions. We did kind of put in these equal lows. I want shorts. Yeah, I'm looking as well. Looking at this 50% wick. I'm looking at this fair value gap that's in OTE around 50% of the wick. Um, I need good RR though. Maybe if we get a breaker here, high, lower, low, and we trade this as a breaker, that would be nice because that would give us a good RR, right? But if we just start displacing lower and I try to get in on the leg, the RR is not going to be good, especially if we're trying to take the majority of our position off right here. We not necessarily have to hold for London lows and this 4-hour fair value gap. So let's see. But if, like I said, if we get a higher high with SMT, well, it's already SMT here, so high, low. We got the inversion. If we get a fair value gap here, would I take it? Look at the 30-second time frame. Yeah, man. I hope you learned too. I feel like I've been pretty insightful. Every stream, I pretty much give something that's pretty good. There's a fair value gap here. Will I trade it? Is it 8 plus? I guess depends on this displacement. Let's look at the 5-minute. We took 5-minute high. It looks like yeah, it looks pretty good on the 5-minute actually. Let's see if we form a fair value gap. That's not a breaker though. I would have wanted to see this high get swept. Let's see. Hopefully, what I want now is, so we do have a nice 30-second market structure shift fair value gap. We have a nice 30-second market structure shift fair value gap. So I'm not gonna take this yet, but hypothetically speaking, if you entered on the 30-second time frame, you'd be in this trade right here. It's amazing RR, just literally 2.5 R. So let's see if it 30-second plays out. Just watching the 30-second here. There's supposed to be 16.59. Yep. So this would be the 30-second entry. Like I said, I didn't take it. I'm not taking it. Ideally, I want to see this high get maybe swept. We do have SMT anyways, 929, 939. But we made equal highs on ES. And this is a nice solid bearish candle. If we can sweep the high and break below it, oh yeah. Then we're in the money. That's an A setup for me. So let's see. Just to be clear, I did not take this trade. Something too. Yeah, that would be a nice breaker. Double inversion. I mean, maybe the 30-second setup will play out here. As soon as if we close below that low, I think we're in the money for 30-second time that entry. But I can't take a trade like. I guess it'd have to be like this. Bro, this RR is awful. I'm not taking that trade. So unless we sweep this high and displace lower, yeah, then I'm probably not going to be taking that trade. However, I will say it looks pretty good on the 30-second time frame right now. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Now, if we close below these lows and we make a big breaker, could we target potentially the 4-hour drawn liquidity is the question. What's up, Armin? So, okay, that's what I like to see. We swept the low. We could potentially go higher here. But let's just see hypothetically if this was a breaker and we want to take the trade. What would the RR look like? Still only 1.6. It's not that nice. Maybe let's say there was a fair value gap in here. If we could get in around there, then it would be a nice 4R. I mean 2R. So it's still possible. I would have to see a break below all these stuff. So let's be patient. What do I want to see right now? I want to see this get swept. Let's also just remember the model. Higher time frame PD rate, we're trading off of it. So maybe this isn't A plus after all. I just remembered a note I made to myself. I don't want to get caught up in this 1 minute market structure. We are at 50% of that 15-minute wick. So I want to force it. I'm gonna wait a bit because I don't want to just take a trade off the 1 minute market structure here. Yeah, we did tap into the hourly. We tapped into the hourly wick and we did display slower, but it did not give a setup, right? This is not a valid setup for me. So what do I need to see now? I need to see a higher time frame PD rate get reached. Is that wick still valid? Probably, but it's not good enough for me. And ES is doing its own thing. Maybe we can take a scalp, 5% risk. You're in shorts. Good luck, bro. There was a nice 30-second entry right there. So if you're in it right now, it actually does look really good. I dropped the inversion on the 1 minute. Nice. That works too. Yeah, if you got in, well, if you got in like this, oh shit, and this, oh shit, bro, isn't this? Oh, this is short. If you got in right here, that's pretty freaking clean. You could even get away with putting your stop loss like here. But let's just say use the high. You can catch a really good RR. Even that's 2.3 R. You go for a CPI candle low, it's 2.9. So possible. We do have S&P at the lows. Like ES is just taking lows. It's rejecting new day open hard though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's trading into there, but to be fair, we haven't really done anything yet. We're above 930. The question I need to ask myself is if we do get a higher high with the SMT and then a lower low, there's definitely going to be SMT both sides. Looking at YM, maybe YM is giving us something better. Also just going lower. They're out of sync. I don't like. YM's already taken low of day. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah. And of course, this has been going up. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I can't lie, I do want to trade, but like I said, this is tough. Because even if we did sweep the high and display slower, which is what I wanted, I don't know if I can trade that. Because there's no higher time frame PD array tag. This high hasn't been put in on the 15 minutes, so it's not a liquidity rate for me. It's a 5 minute, but you've gotten better at being patient. I'm taking a lot less trades. A plus only, bro. I've been backtesting, trying to force A plus only, and the reason it worked out for me is because I basically figured out what's A plus for me. I figured it out, and I know that I need a reaction off a higher time frame PD array, and we already tapped into this wick, and I used it, and there was not a good enough reaction. Trading also is harder. Oh yeah, for sure, it's definitely harder, but it's also just tough. Like ES is making me doubt everything. I know, and DXY is going higher, industries is going higher. Fucking ES is going lower. Sup, Poggy? You taking a trade today, Pog? ES looks so much better. I mean, I'm bearish. So if you took shorts on yes, that is nice. But yeah, my setup didn't form on yes. So one win, one loss. Nice. You break even day or slightly positive or slightly L. Let's see. 30-second breaker is forming, but I don't think I'm gonna take it. The only way I see myself taking a long is if this 15-minute high gets Thing is, then even then, if it's already traded up too high into this wick, so I think it's one of those days where we're just right about where it's gonna go, but we won't be trading it. You passed an account yesterday. Nice, bro. So you got another funded now? Or just one funded? Or two funded? Or a funded? One funded? That's good, bro. Looks like the 30-second is playing out really nice. We just reinversed the 30-second. Even if we get a fair value gap here, bro, I can't take this trade. This is not good enough for me. It's not good enough. Yeah, we like all the one, even if we displaced, like, it's not good enough for me still. That would be like a B. That would be like a B. Because where are we displacing from? It doesn't even make sense, you know? Like if I were to ask you, where are we displacing from? But it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, the drawn liquidity is lower. If there was a fair value gap here or an order block or something, a liquidity sweep on 15-minute above. Is there a 10-minute liquidity sweep? There's a 10-minute high in there. I'm not gonna take no 10-minute high, bro. Rejection block, and you think there's a chance if high gets taken out? High of day, so it already was taken out on ES, so that's one thing. There's already SMT right here. Um, High of day in terms of no, probably not. Probably not. The only way I can see that happening is if maybe the daily profile is like we trade lower into the 4 hour and then PM reversal. Maybe. Do I think it's gonna happen right now? Probably not. There's a 3-minute Sibi, but like that. That's the wick on intermediate time frame. Yeah, so I was looking at the wick on the hourly, right? And we already tapped in. And the setup that it formed was not clean. So I'm not gonna sit here waiting. So this is the hourly. This is literally the hourly wick right here. So we tapped into the wick. Nice, you caught that short, bro. It looks really good on the 30-second, and it just gave a second stage entry. So I'll show you guys the 30-second time frame. So this was the original entry, and yeah, it played out on a little, but your stop loss would have been at the. I would have put it at the high personally, because the highs with SMT, so you would have been protected, and then you could have caught like this is around 2R. Even if you put your high at the there, that makes like that's probably good too. That's 2.28, and it just gave a second entry right here. We did take out the low though, so I wouldn't even take that if I was scalping. W Bando's locked in. So anyway, yeah, like I said, we tapped into the hourly wick, tapped into the fair value gap, OTE, everything's perfect. But we didn't get a 1-minute confirmation. It's not good enough for me. So I'm not just gonna wait for a 1-minute confirmation now. You know, that's not how it works for me at least. You're killing it too. That's good, man. For me, I just caught one good trade, and then I'm like, I guess I'm up on the week and the month. The month? Am I up on the month? No, I'm not up on the month because there was the one time I was trading on Tradeovate's thing, and then I lost an extra 500 overnight. I don't know how. I don't know when. I literally couldn't even find the trade. I swear I canceled all my orders. Even on live stream, I canceled all my orders. And then I woke up the next day and I was minus 400 on my account. If that didn't happen, then I would be profitable in the month. But it did happen. So we are not profitable. I know. Bro, it happens every time I don't trade on TradingView. Like an order just gets, I don't know, somehow an order just stays, or like maybe I click the button and then close my monitor. I don't know what it was, bro, but I swear to God, on live stream, Kumar's my vouch, bro. I literally canceled all orders. I clicked everything X, bro. So maybe what I think happened is like, I don't know, maybe like somehow, some way I clicked buy or sell market and then I closed my monitor at the same time. Or like maybe I clicked the button on my keyboard, it placed an order at the same time I clicked X. I don't fucking know, bro. I actually don't know what happened, but it happened. So So we're playing comeback for two reasons now. I mean, we got a nice trade Tuesday. Tuesday was a really nice trade we caught. So this looks not bad on the 1 minute. Again, this is breaking rules, but it could play out. It's not high probability for me, but it could play out for sure. I did see it, but it's not good enough for me. Um, just today in general is low probability conditions. So especially because we already took out this low. Yeah, we have this low. But if we left this low, and the displacement wouldn't even been high enough. So yeah, this is tough. Like I said, the drawn liquidity is really strong though, in my opinion, because we have equal lows on intermediate time frame and then a 4 hour bullish fair value gap. So that's a pretty good reason to go lower. But like I said, I just don't think my setup is formed. So we have 3 minutes till 15-minute closes. The best thing that could happen is if we come up here, sweep the high, and give a low. That's the only way I'll be taking a trade. So let's mark out that high. It's this right here, right? It's 930 high. Yeah. So the only way I'm taking a trade is if we come and sweep this high, and we get like a 10 a.m. power of 3 or something. Do I think it's gonna happen? Probably not. But if it does and it gives me a setup, I'll take it. It already looks like it's going lower now. This setup's playing out. And as soon as we hit the sell side, I'm closing my charts because, yeah, realistically, even if we take out this low, I might just call it. I'm hoping we leave that low. Holy ES taking out like everything. But we still have those. Oh, they're not even the same time. Yeah, those relatively equal lows, I guess. So let's see. That's the only way. If 10 a.m. manipulates higher, PA was clean today, TBH after open. After 9:30 on Nas. I mean, the PA was good, to be honest. It's not bad. It was directional, right? You couldn't have, realistically, you could not have taken a long even if you wanted to. And if you took a short, you caught a dub. So, yeah, the PA was like easier, because you really could not have taken a long. You couldn't have been on the wrong side, really. Maybe you had a bad stop loss placement, you got stopped out, but yeah, the PA was nice. It just didn't hit my model, so I didn't trade anything. We took out this low. Yeah, like I said, the only way I'm taking a trade, you guys stopped a short, thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's the part of it, risk management. You don't want to risk too much. And I took a yes and one. Yeah. I guess yeah, the setup was not bad because we did have SMT here, 940. 940. We had SMT with 940 and 930. So this was SMT into our key level, right? That was good, but just, I don't know, maybe the 30-second entry was the lower time frame confirmation I needed. We had an inversion that could have been the lower time frame confirmation I needed. So in hindsight, maybe that inversion was actually pretty good because it's inversion SMT. And right, I did expect that high to hold. So in hindsight, there was like a pretty good A setup right there, and I would have been targeting, like I said, the 930 low. Where's 930 low? Already took 930 low. So I would just target, even the first low is 2.3 R. So we would have just reached that first low. So in hindsight, maybe that inversion was actually a good setup because I would have caught 2R taking that first low out. So yeah, maybe the inversion. What's up, Kumar? How's it going? Good. We called out price pretty well so far. I think we've pretty much called out everything correctly. Thought you weren't coming today? No, I'm coming. I just don't trade FOMC, and I don't trade the day before NFP. That's pretty much it. So FOMC yesterday I didn't trade. To be honest, yeah, we've called out price. I'd say almost like 100% accurately at this point. We didn't take the short here. If there was a fair value gap here on the 1 minute, I would have, but it was only on the 30-second. In hindsight, now that I'm thinking about it, that was pretty close to A+ for a situation like this, and we would have just hit break even, and we would have taken half the position off right here because we had the 1 minute inversion, which is confirmation with SMT. So 1 minute inversion plus SMT, and then also the 30-second market structure shift fair value gap. So I guess now in hindsight, yeah, we probably could have gotten away with that trade. It would have been pretty good. I would be happy taking a trade like that. But I guess I just wasn't confident enough to take a trade on the 30-second. Anyway, like we said, we were looking for a 10 a.m. manipulation. The only way we were going to take shorts is if 10 a.m. manipulated up. So if we can take out this high, form SMT, which we definitely will, yeah, I'll take shorts. That's it. That's the last setup. So if that doesn't form and we break below this low right here, I'm going to call it for today. So yeah, I mean, today was good. It's still possible. If we take out, so now we have a 15-minute high. So if we go out, stop people who are still short, and my bias is still bearish, then hell yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that trade for sure. We will get really good RR as well. We could target this low. So I'm hoping for like this. The best thing that can happen is like this. This is the best. This is the best thing that could happen right now. So let's see. We also have this 10 a.m. flat body, which is like, so like is it flat body? Yeah, it is. That's so freaking good. You don't even know how good that is. Flat body 10 a.m. and we take out this high. Reward me for the patience, you know, because that would just be amazing. But let's see. It might not happen. ES still just going lower. Let's see. If ES takes out that low, yeah, it's still there. We're definitely distributing lower. I don't want ES to take it out just yet. Yeah, so that's all we got there, huh? Is that enough for me? This is a good setup. This is a good setup. I'm not going to take it because it would be breaking rules. But if we inverted this fair value gap, it would be a good entry in my opinion. This definitely had been taken out in reverse. Yeah, so this is my idea, right? Like we... Wait, hold on. Let me try to picture up. Which 15-minute high? This one? Are we talking about this one I marked out? Yeah, so for me, so I'll tell you why I didn't take the trade earlier. Because the setup was nice, right? Everything was perfect. Initially, the trade I wanted to take, it was right here. So I'll show you. This candle I'm marking out right now is 50% of a wick. The hourly wick, 50%. I was looking to take a short from there, which was also inside this fair value gap. Also in OTE. So it was a good trade right here. I didn't take that trade. In hindsight, I probably should have taken this inversion right here because there was a 30-second market shift for value gap plus there's SMT inversion. I wasn't that confident at the time, so I didn't take it. But if I set up forms right now, it's not good enough for me now, you know? It's not good enough because I need to see another high time frame PD array get tagged is the idea. So it was good before because we hit it, like we hit that PD array and we gave a setup, pretty much. But since I didn't take it and we already took out lows, that setup is done. I'm not gonna retrade it if it takes out that setup. So I would need another high time frame PD array to get tagged. And the only thing I can think of is if we sweep this high. Well, that's the only PD array there. The only high time frame PD array is if we can sweep this high and displace lower, then we're in the money. Notice how we came back to that 10 a.m. low. Right, man, we missed a move. It's all right. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Well, I called it out, and I said that like you could take it on the 30 second. I'll show the 30 second. I marked out this fair value gap, and then your stop loss would have been at the SMT high for sure. And then another fair value gap took out low. So you could have caught a pretty nice trade there. Even on the third trade, if you put your stop loss here, you wouldn't have been stopped out. There is an FEG on top right here, yeah. So that would be good. I just need to see now liquid. Like if I'm gonna trade this, I need to see the highs get swept basically. If I'm gonna go short, because I don't want there to be resting liquidity right above and then it'd be 50-50 almost. It's not 50-50 because like I'm bearish, but that's the idea. Like if we were to just to sweep these highs and break, then unless we're bullish, we're probably not gonna go up. Like this high is very extreme, but these highs are in the picture. And it would be above 10 a.m. So that would be good too. Let's look at the 4 hour actually. So yeah, 4 hour is pretty bearish. Just also it's also just low probability because like what is happening with the industry? They're so out of sync. DXY. Yeah, the 4 hour bullish not tapped on NQ, but it tapped on ES. But yeah, that's why it's my drawn liquidity. So this 4 hour bullish fair value gap in line with the equal lows. Perfect. Clean drawn liquidity. Just need my model to form and let's see. If we can accumulate and then go up, tap in, that's like, yeah. It's like the only thing I would trade at this point. But if we break below this low, we have equal lows right here. I'm probably just gonna close the charts because I know I don't want to risk doing something that I'm gonna regret. Realistically, if we take out these lows, it's just not that good anymore. So, like if we take out these lows and we come all the way back up here, am I really gonna take shorts? Like at that point, I'd have to start questioning if my bias is even correct, or if we're just gonna accumulate the entire session. Because so far we haven't really done much. Yeah, there's some scalping opportunity, but we really haven't made a run on NAS. ES was nice. 15-minute inversion on ES. But we'll stay patient and we'll see if it gets hit. If not, then hey man, we come tomorrow. We read price really well, and we preserved capital. Live to see another day. The weekly review, I can't really post a weekly review because if I only took one trade and I already posted a review video. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I like this. I like this new me, you know? I like this. I like this patience. I like this filtering of trades that I'm doing. And yeah, that's amazing. Wow. So yeah, like I said, the 50% inversion is always a good trade entry. Notice how we didn't even trade above the inversion. So you could have gotten away with this. Oh, this would be the high of the 30-second fair value gap, so you could have done this too. That's your 2.3R. Good setup, but like I said, breaks my model. So I think I'm done. As for longs, Yeah, like I said, it's possible to long this 4 hour, but I don't think I'll be doing that. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll be taking a trade on the indices. Let's look at YM. So, God, YM's taking all the fucking lows. Tuesday's low. Damn, bro. What the hell? YM is doing its own thing. DXY, it's been going up. So, yeah, you can see that correlation. Just look at Euro. We were interested in shorts, right? I think. I pointed a down arrow. I don't remember why. Oh, this is GBP. This is Euro. Oh, yes. The 1 hour bearish fair value gap with S&T at the highs. Yes, yes, yes. So we have S&T at the highs. 4 year without a breaker block. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it's a 4 hour, 4 hour unicorn. That was my last time I took a nice 4 hour unicorn. It was a really, really good RR. So let's. Well, this is a daily unicorn? Damn. Wait, well, this is a daily breaker. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Holy shit. Anyway, let's go to the 4 hour. Um, where's the breaker here on the 4 hour? Well, this fair value gap was interesting. So let's narrow this down because maybe we can trade a forex, take a forex position here. Where would it have nice to get in? Realistically, that's nice RR, which I already kind of missed. What the hell am I doing? Why do I keep doing that? $1.7. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely there. I feel like the setup already kind of formed. It ran very beautifully from exactly, bro. It did. It did. Put everything aside. You see how it traded 50% of the wick? Even both wicks. 50% of there, and then 50% of here. It's beautiful. Wicks and goes. And then it's going to hit the sell side objective now. So I guess in hindsight, I will say, I wouldn't say this is a missed entry. I called it out. I chose not to take it. But in hindsight now, this was a pretty good entry. In hindsight, this was a pretty good entry because we have an inversion here. And we had the 30-second market structure shift fair value gap. So, well, so this is it. This is it, right? Everything was a check. It was just basically up to me. The last part of my model is lower time frame confirmation. To me, this wasn't just. I guess I was not convinced enough at the time. But looking back, I would have taken this. I would take this trade 10 out of 10 times. This is lower time frame confirmation. This is lower time frame confirmation for sure. The setup is too good. So I probably should have taken this and just not been scared. But it's fine. That's 50% wick. We have, look, SMT here and SMT here. I'm just posting the execution that would have been in hindsight. If we formed the 1 minute bullet bearish fair value gap, I for sure would have taken it. But because we closed it up, I was like, nah. But that close up on the 1 minute was just a 30-second entry. So yeah, you could have caught really nice RR, and it would have been choppy. But what we would have done. So we would have taken for sure. Let's say took 3 micros, 14 points. What would we have done there? So 3 micros would have been $85 risk. We take 2 off here. Where would I break even? because our break even would have hit. So I guess this fair value gap that formed. Now, as soon as we take this low, where would I put my stop? Yeah, I'm not gonna put it above freaking. So I would have got stopped out break even. I would have put it like here. So even then, we wouldn't have hit the runners. But yeah, we would have broke even for sure. I was trying to see like would I have caught the runner, but the answer is probably not, unless I just kept my stop loss there, because we for sure would have taken partials at that low. We did call that out. And we also called out this potentially playing as well, but like I said, this setup would have broken rules for me. The previous setup, it would not have broken rules for me. But nonetheless, very nice move. Very nice move. So yeah, the original setup I wanted was this inversion, which was 50% of this wick, which also tapped into this fair value gap, which is in OTE. So that's a really good trade, in my opinion. That's as good as it gets, bro. To be like that, that's A plus. The confirmation wasn't that clean, but if you study and you know that the SMT there with the inversion is more than enough, realistically. What's up, Rob? You catch those shorts, brother? I didn't take them, but yeah, I mean, I called it out nice, but I wasn't convinced enough, I guess, in the time. So yeah, this is just perfect. This is not perfect because you caught them nice. You took them on Naz or yeah, YM, but in tight I got out. Yeah, nice. The John liquidity was pretty clean. OTE. Yeah, that was a good short. Did you take the inversion or did you take this fair value gap? The big gap up? The talking about new day opening? Yeah, we even called this, bro. We even called this. We said like it probably you took the FEG? Nice. See if it comes into 50%. I took a loss at India market today. That's okay, bro. Oh, you took the yeah, I was going to, but this trade would have broken my model. This trade wouldn't have, but I guess I wasn't convinced enough at the time. I was just a little bit, I think, too patient, too hesitant there. But I'd rather be too hesitant than too impulsive. So you know, it's a step in the right direction. Step in the right direction for sure. And it wouldn't have been the craziest trade either because I would have just TP at this low. This would have been the trade I would have taken. So TP at this low. Would you now take counter trade? No, I'm done for today, brother. You could look for longs off this 4-hour bullish. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think this is probably gonna consolidate or inverse. I could be wrong, but I don't think today. Like we've already hit the weekly objective, so all I'm expecting now is no directional movement really. Thursday, Friday. So TGIF settings. Yeah, we did miss that trade, but you know, we'll add it to the study journal and we'll study because this was interesting, right? This is not like our typical trade. It's not like our typical liquidity sweep, baby shorts at the 50% of the 4-hour. Yeah, like it could definitely reverse off there. It's almost 50%. But like I said, I don't know if this might just continue lower is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't like this is a premium. This is a very premium fair value gap, so possible. 50% of this wick. Well, yeah, this wasn't your typical entry, right? Like we didn't sweep a high. Say me forced myself to not take a trade. I don't know. You too, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just not your typical. It's not your typical trade, but it definitely checked off all the boxes. It definitely checked off the boxes. Good luck, bro. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope it goes well for you. We had the inversion, and then even in case if you missed that trade, you could have taken this FG, FEG. I appreciate you, bro. I'm probably gonna hop off soon because I think that's it for me today. We missed the move, but we were right about it, which is good. We called that price really good, right? We called out that we were gonna be patient and wait for it to hit 50% of the wick, which was also in this fair value gap OTE. That happened. We saw displacement. There was no 1 minute fair value gap, but there was a 30-second one. So we said that it could play out and we would take profits here, which happened. Then we called out the 10 a.m. potential move. We also called out this setup. We saw it. We chose not to take it because this one would have broke rules. I don't really care about this one. Then we called the 10 a.m. flat body. It traded right back into it. Gave a nice setup on the inversion here. And then we called out the drawn liquidity really cleanly as well. So this was the drawn liquidity. So overall, we did pretty good today, I would say. I give myself like a 7 out of 10. We were a little bit too hesitant, I would say. That's about the only thing. But yeah, drawn liquidity met perfectly. Yep, I give myself a 7. I'm proud. I'm happy with that for sure. This would have been the best setup. This would have been the best entry of the day, in my opinion. This inversion. Because this is directly off of the 50% of the wick, you know? Like, this setup here, yeah, it's valid. Because we're bearish, we swept the high, everything, blah, blah, blah. It's valid. But notice how this setup, right? Like, this setup hit the wick and displaced. This one didn't. This one is just kind of like a second stage potential entry off of this one, which is fine. This is like, I guess, more confirmation. But, I mean, it depends how you see it. For me, the trade I want to take is like this. Like, we tap into key level and then we take this trade. You know, like if this is your key level, the trade I want to take is right here. What the hell is that? Is this one? What the hell is that? What's going on? This is the trade I want to take. Yikes, bro. What's going on? This is the trade I wanted to take. Alternatively, was there a 3 minute? If we know you're taking, no, it would have been amazing. Yeah, if we came back up and took those, then I would have considered as well. Was there a 3 minute entry? Is the question. Yeah, the 3 minute inversion. We should have held that. I mean, yo, we take those. Better than nothing. Should have held that. The drawn liquidity was pretty clean, though, I would say. Like, it's just these equal lows are just too clean. Like, these equal lows, relatively equal. Which is also, this is a 4-hour bullish fair value gap that has not been mitigated. Or tapped in, sorry. So, pretty, like, a pretty strong drawn liquidity. CPI lows. Yeah, I mean, this could definitely keep going lower. I think it'll inverse. Oh, this wick right here. Damn. Yeah, it definitely could go down there. So maybe we can expect Friday to continue this downward stuff. I don't like trading Forex pairs on Thursday and Friday. I like taking my Forex positions Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because I want to hold for the week. And usually the high of week forms Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can catch the best entries there. W day, see you tomorrow. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, man. I'll see you. Just gonna wrap this up here. Really good price read. We're happy with this. I will add this to my study journal. This is interesting. Interesting setup. Yeah, definitely interesting. It's tired. Definitely interesting. What's up, Yusuf? The double SMT as well. So Yeah. Realistically, could have played this entire inversion too. There's so many options. Nice draw on liquidity. We swept all that intermediate term highs. So we're gonna definitely put this in the journal. And let's also just put in a line right here. TGIF. TGIF conditions were met. And the last thing we're gonna do is also, yeah, you could have taken this 950 to 1010 macro. Also gave a nice setup too. We called that out, but we didn't take it. But it would have been nice. Not as nice as this one, but still nice in my opinion. Yeah, let me just screenshot this so I can put it in my journal. Oh, sorry. Last thing I want to do is I just put midnight opening. Midnight opening is pretty important for my model. So, okay, perfect. Let's put that right here. Okay. You said, can I mark out the 15-minute breaker on NQ? Well, that's tough. So if you consider this, then it would have to be like, it's probably an hourly breaker in here. So high, low, higher, high, lower, low. The last down close candle before the higher high. This would be your hourly breaker. The 15-minute time frame looks similar to me. High, low, higher, high. Can you screenshot on that Discord? Yeah, I got you, bro. There, I guess the breaker is kind of confusing, but this looks like a 15-minute unicorn to me. Because this is a breaker, right? So, what am I doing here? Let's do it like this. Hold on. So, look. Doom, doom, doom. This is your breaker. So, it would be right here. This is what I would say. Liquidity sweep into market structure shift. This is your breaker on the 15-minute time frame. If you're talking about, yeah, it would have to be this. I don't see what else it could be. There's one here. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. This was a breaker. 15-minute. It failed. But this one doesn't really matter. It's 2 a.m. I will put that screenshot in the Discord. I'll put it under, let's put it under lessons. Let's do NQ. AM. Yeah, you could look. We talked about that too. It could potentially reverse in PM. Let's look potential long. You guys are saying up to 4 hour. Let's see this. That is a nice wick. I forget so crazy long as you're right here. No fear. That does look pretty clean. There is a lot to target. You could target this imbalance. Could target the 15-minute FEG. It would be a retracement long. I don't know if this would reverse the whole move. It could. I don't know. I'm not looking at ES. How deep could it go into the 15-minute? Yeah, it could come into here for sure. I don't think it's gonna give an entry, and I'll tell you why. because it's going up there, in my opinion, to retrace. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. Or at least maybe this one will stay unbalanced and this one would. Is there SMT at the lows there? I know there's a higher time frame SMT, but is there a 1 minute SMT? Is that a 1 minute SMT? Why can't I tell? 927? Sorry, 1027. Why does it just look weird? Am I tripping? Something about this just looks weird. From 1024 to 1027. 1027 to 1024. This is a lower low, this is a higher low. So it's SMT at the lows too, right? I'm not tripping. There's an SMT here as well. So yeah, it definitely could. But like I said, how deep is it gonna retrace? That's already 50% of this price swing. If you're gonna use the dealing range, then it's this. So this range is more interesting to me than the dealing range, personally. So maybe we'll look at it. We'll watch this. Nice market structure shift, fair value gap. That's a 3 minute as well, right? So 3 minutes forming right now. 30-second time frame did give an entry. Let's look at the 15-second time frame. Yeah, same entry on the 15. Look at the 5-second. Yep, 5-second. Looks real good. Yeah, I wonder if people like, what if people trade like 1 minute objectives? Like they use 1 minute confirmation for 15-second, you know what I'm trying to say here? Like I use 15-minute and 1 minute the most. Like I usually go like daily/4 hour, 15-minute, 1 minute. That's like my bread and butter. I wonder if anyone does like 5 minute, 1 minute, 15-second. That would be crazy, bro. You probably could. If you definitely could, not even probably. Anyway, let's see. So you have this price swing. Okay, that's a strong candle. Would be in and out under like a minute or two. I know, exactly. Let's see. Ideally, now listen, I know you might have a limit order here. I mean, maybe not, but ideally, you do not see it come trade into here, and this remains unfilled. That is a very bullish signature. I feel like I've had a trade like this where I missed my entry by 1 tick. Looks familiar, but because we closed into the fair value gap, you know what? I'm gonna drop a gem. I'm gonna drop a gem for you guys. One time. I'm gonna drop this. I figured out this myself. So notice how this is very common. This bullish fair value gap right here. Notice how this candle, 1 minute candle, closed into it, right? It closed into it, the fair value gap. You can expect the next candle to trade deeper. That's all I'm gonna say. Whether I don't know how deep, it'll take at least that candle's low. It's likely. It's common. Let me see if I can find another example. For example, this one. See, we closed into it. We took the candles high, closed out of it, and then we went lower. That's one example. Is there any other examples I can see? For example, right here, look, same thing. We took in this fair value gap, we closed. It's small, but we closed into it. We took the candles high, and then went lower. So like I guess what I'm trying to say is how you close into a fair value gap matters. Okay, let's see. We tapped in. I didn't take this trade, but could it play out? Yeah, it checks a lot of boxes off for sure. Where would 2R even be? We could partial at that high. Maybe leave a runner. We would partial here, in my opinion. The thing is, this is the thing about partialing here. It came down too quickly, didn't take it yet. Yeah, that's a scary, strong, aggressive move. So it's not A plus. Definitely not A plus. Well, it's not bad. If I was bullish, then it would be A plus. But I'm not even bullish, so I'm not even considering it. But SMT 4-hour bullish fair value gap inversion microstructure shift with a nice order block. SMT. Um, you even hit OTE of that little price swing, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Issue about counter trend is like, where are you taking profits? Like how deep is this gonna retrace? Is it just take out this internal high, or is it gonna come back into OTE of this range? Yep, it tapped into this FEG. Yeah, yeah. So even here, look, even here. See how we closed into it, right? We closed into the fair value gap. We took the next candle's low. The best trades is when you have a bullish fair value gap, for example, and you tap in and you don't close into it. Example being the trade I took yesterday. Those that's like the best thing that you can see. Because you take a trade, see how we tapped in but we didn't close in? We closed out? Bro, fucking A plus, bro. Like this was a fucking A plus trade. I'm not saying if it closes in it's bad. I'm just saying if it does close in, expect the next candle to take that candle's low if it's a bearish fair value, a bullish fair value gap. So like it took the low and then rejected, which is fine, perfect. This could be a potential second stage entry. If for some reason someone's bullish, they think it's gonna go really higher. I'm not bullish. I won't be taking this. But yeah, you already would have. There's your partial about to hit right now. Second stage. This basically looks like a market maker buy model on the like 15-second time frame. Yep, looks like people took those shorts. Oh, nice, you took it. Nice, nice, bro. Nice scalp. Yeah, no, very clean. Are you leaving a runner or you're fully out? Fully out? Yeah. Nice, bro. That was really good. Proud of you. That's a good take for sure. If I were to take it, I would have entered it here as well because even the best entry right here, the inversion. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That would have been a beautiful entry if you caught that. You guys are the FA. That's perfect, bro. Beautiful freaking entry. Stop loss. Yeah, I put it right here. Take profit. Yeah, you got 1.7 R there. I think if I saw this fair value gap, would I have a runner? Well, I guess I would have done is I'd probably take, let's say I took 2 micros, I would have taken one off there, and then I would have aimed for like, is there any imbalance here or wick? We traded into that wick. Yeah, I'd probably just aim for like this high, and then I'd put my stop loss. I like this stop loss. I like this one too. Just above break even. I would just break even and go. Yeah, 15-minute FEG for sure. We were. Oh, that's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, this. And then how deep can it go into it? You ask. Yeah, maybe OTE. So no, it's a very good trade, bro. Better safe than sorry, right? It didn't have to keep go higher than this. And so yeah, it did leave a fair value gap. IRL to ERL, right? This is probably gonna take out the high. GBP still going lower. Yeah, we missed the shorts on. I don't like taking forex trades. Because I hold for days, right? And I don't want to take it on Thursday and Friday. Nice, bro. Let's go, everyone. Everyone caught one. All right, let's see the executions people posted today. We'll review these executions. I'll give my honest personal opinion and then we'll see. So, smashed. Okay, let's just open this up here. So, first of all, you gotta charge your phone, brother. Second of all, what asset is this? GBP. Oh, he got the shorts. Nice. I'm gonna give him an A plus because I wanted those shorts and I didn't catch them. So there you go, A plus, bro. Oh shit. Let's fucking go. All right, next person. Damn, this guy's different. Guys taking. All right, Poggy. What did Poggy do? Nice. He took the short on yes. 50% of that. Nice, bro. Nice entry right there for sure. That's good. That's really good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like people did good today. 2-man up the gap. Yeah, I like to take my forex trades Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyway, we caught a lot of viewers today on stream. Let's see, did we get 100 subscribers? I doubt it, but it's possible. We're probably closer. No fear. 96. We're 4 away, so we're pretty close. I think that's it for me today. I'm gonna go to the gym soon. That was a good day. Today was good. I'm happy how we read price. The patience was good. That setup was good. That was an A plus setup for me. A plus. But we missed it. It's fine. It happens. Easy gloom. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably might even be harder than today, so we'll see how today closes. So peace, peace, peace.